Hey everybody, this is Shamika. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. I appreciate your support. So I just got inspired to make a very quick video, and I wanted to let you guys know that when you are making a deposit into your bank account, if it is by a check, because I know y'all is paying attention to my class action lawsuit videos, and I know y'all are paying attention to my how to make money through affiliates videos, and I know y'all are just getting regular checks because we are entrepreneurs over here, okay? But here is a tip that I promise this will be helpful to y'all, and probably nobody ever told y'all this, and y'all know I'm always bringing y'all something nobody never told you. But here goes. To make life easier for you, if you are an individual that you need to cash your check, even if you have a business account, let's just say Navy Federal, let's just use them for example, very popular bank for individuals, consumers, not a popular bank for a lot of businesses, okay? Now, yes, if it's a small business that you or I own, can you roll my window, please? Sorry. But if it is not, and it's just if it's a business to consumer check, B2C, that means you're gonna need your money, okay? They're basically paying you back for something, all right? You got another bill to pay, whatever it is. You need to make sure you pay attention to the check. Who is the issuer writing the check from? What bank? That is important. So I don't want us to be fraudsters, but we should think like fraudsters, okay? And fraudsters know something that you don't. And what they know is, in order to guarantee that you at least get some money, cash available. Y'all know what cash available is when y'all go deposit that check in the bank, and then you look on that receipt. You cash that check in the bank, you look at that receipt, and that receipt says you have $100 available now, or all of it's available now. That's what I'm talking about. Fraudsters know that they have to read the check. Some checks will say it on the check, and some checks you will know from the routing number. So if you get a B2C check, a business to consumer, not business to business, that's B2B. And the reason why I don't usually say do this with a B2B, business to business, is because you don't have that. A lot of y'all are not going to go open up business accounts at lots of various banks, but a lot of you do have consumer banks, all right? Personal accounts, personal checking account, personal savings accounts. They're easy to open, and sometimes you only got to keep a couple bucks in there, and then you don't have to pay any monthly fee. But here is why you want to do it. Because when you need access to your money, you need to make sure that you are cashing it in the same bank that the check is written from. So if you have a Bank of America check, okay, if the check was drawn on the Bank of America account and paid to you, and when you go cash that check, if you go and cash that check at Wells Fargo, you are going to have to wait much longer to have cash available than if you were to go and draw that or cash that check on a Bank of America account. Bank of America will guarantee their own funds. Why? Because the money's already in their bank. But if you go outside, now you have to wait on a transfer, an electronic transfer, an ETF, and that could take days. Hey guys, I had to extend the video. My phone actually wrong, so I wanted to correct myself. It is not an ETF, it is an EFT, which stands for electronic funds transfer. So just to piggyback off of what I was trying to get over to you guys, is that if you have B2C, business to consumer checks, you will receive those. And if you do, and you need to get your money, at least all of it, if not all of it, then it is best for you to make sure that you have an account, or at least take it and cash it at the bank that the routing number matches to, or what the check says on it. It may already have the bank on there, all right? So talking about fraudsters usually are not just taking these checks and asking the bank to cash it, okay? So if you guys did not know, one way to get your money And this is if you have an account at that bank. Okay, so let's use Bank of America for example. If you have a Bank of America account and you receive a Bank of America check from a business that you need to cash, right? If you want to, one way to get the cash available at that time is to cash the check and deposit it as cash. Okay, so basically you would just pull to the teller and say you want to deposit as cash. If you deposit as cash, that means they are going to cash the check, count out that money, and then take that money and they put it in your account. A lot of you guys don't know that, which is why we just deposit it and then we wait for the funds to become available. But you do have the option to ask for deposit as cash. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, if you do not want to deposit as cash because the bank says it's over a certain amount, we don't want to do it, then what you would do is just let them normally deposit that money, and then you would take the cash that is available and use that until all the funds become available. But that is what normal people who do the right thing do. What do fraudsters do? They go and get individuals to open up accounts at banks. We would usually call these people mules, right? Money mules. They would go and create an account at this bank. They would then get this check, whether it's a real one or if it's a check that's been washed, and then they would have that person deposit that check in their account, wait until a certain amount of money becomes available, withdraw it, and that's it. Now their hope is that they will be able to get access to all the funds, but they usually don't. So they usually get what they can get and then go. Okay, so that's why they use money mules, and you will find these people that have messed up bank accounts because they find out the check is not real. The check it bounces basically, and then the bank, they want their money back, and they go after that individual. Come to find out that person was just paid a couple $100, if that, to go and make this happen. So that's how fraudsters use it, but this is a way that you guys can use it to help your business, your everyday life. Y'all know the name Shamika Saves. Okay, so make sure that if you have these bank accounts, okay, if you can have them, you need to open them up at some large banks. You do not have to necessarily keep a lot of money in there. Just open it with the minimum amount that they require, and from there, you know, use those accounts as your way to cash those checks when you need, because most large corporations that will pay you use large banks. They don't use first savings of, you know, most time they don't. They usually use large banks, so that you will find that you can cash those checks and get availability to your money a lot sooner. All right, so hope you guys learned something new. Please tune in, like, subscribe, share. And for those who have reached out to me, y'all reached out for consultations and all that, man, I just got to keep telling y'all thank you. I know you guys are always telling me that it's something that you learn new with me every day. Man, I learn something new every day. And since I do, and it's so much that I'm learning, it's so hard to even make the videos to keep up with, but I am doing my best to get this information out to you, because life does not have to be a struggle. Life does not always have to be so hard, and it is, okay? But if we can find ways to make it easier for us so that we can maneuver the way we want to, we can position ourselves the way we need to, this is how you get to success. I may not be your accountability coaches, I may not be your coaches right now, but I am here virtually for you guys. So please pay attention, because, well, I'm not wasting no time giving you guys this information, and I don't want you wasting no time to receive it and actually applying it to your life, because knowledge is not power. It is the application of knowledge that is the most powerful. So don't just listen to what I'm saying, listen and do something. All right, so make sure that y'all tell somebody that, hey, you better go and cash that in that bank account, look up that routing number, girl, and see what bank that is, so we can go get the access to this money. Okay, it's Christmas time, it's holiday season, y'all need your money now. Okay, so if it's not direct deposit and you got a check, this is a way to get access to your money now. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.